my name is Heidi, and this is Heidi's Homemade, and this is a Flosstube extra, I guess. It's not a full Flosstube video, because I'm not going to be showing you whips and everything. I'm actually just going to show you some haul, because I have quite a bit of it sitting here, and I need to put it away. So, I'm going to go ahead and do a haul video. My normal Flosstube will come out in about a week. Fridays are usually when I post them, every 2 weeks. So let's jump in because I have quite a bit of stuff to show you. Today is Sunday, January 22nd, and I am recording this at about 7 p.m. and so it's already dark. I did get a brand new lamp that I think is actually going to really help show you guys true colors of some things. I tested it before I started the video, so I'm hoping that that is the case. Okay, so yeah, let's just jump in. So I have some fabric that I ordered like a month ago that came in right after I did my last Flosstube video, and then an order that I ordered from the same place came in like 2 days ago, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and start with that. So if you guys have seen any of my videos and any of my stitching, you've probably seen this company's brand before, because I actually order from them quite frequently. I don't see the name come up very often on Flosstube videos that I've seen, but I really like their stuff, and I don't know which ones came in which order, so I'm just going to show them all together. So first one I'm going to show you, and let's see, I'm going to take it out of the plastic. Sorry guys. So these next few ones I'm going to show you are all from the same Etsy store, and it is Vintage Needle Arts. This one, let's see, so hand-dyed fabric. This one is 18 count, and I think almost everything that I got was Ada from them. I have like one fabric that's not Ada, but it's also not hand-dyed. So this one is called Lavender Fields, and it's just like the lightest hint of lavender, and that is actually coming across pretty true. It's making my background look really red back there, but it's coming across pretty true from what I can see. So it's just like a little hint of purple. I actually have a thought for this one. I didn't when I ordered it, but in my stuff that's coming up here, I will point out the pattern that I think is going to look really nice on this. And this is a 15 by 18 piece, and I think it's going to work for the pattern that I'm thinking of. Trying to keep them nice, so I'm going to try to put them back in the plastic as I open them. So, let's see. I have them like all on my chair here. That's why I'm using that chair to put stuff on, because I'm using my little office chair to sit in right now. Then the next one is also 18 count. 18 count is my go-to. I'll get 16 sometimes. I stay typically away from 14 unless it's a project that specifically calls for 14. This one is 18 count taupe, and it is also 15 by 18. Let's see if that is coming across pretty true to color. It's like a grayish beige kind of a color. That one did not roll up as tight as the other one did. How do you guys store your Ada? I like to keep it rolled like this, especially when it comes rolled, because it doesn't get creases in it. And this is pretty stiff because of whatever they use to dye it. So I don't want it to get like lines in it that I have a hard time getting out again. Although I have, this is the same company that I did a couple of my Halloween ornaments. You can kind of see them right up there on there. On the board up there that I did. Let's see. And those actually didn't iron out too bad. This one and the next one I'm going to show you are kind of hard to see, I think, the color difference. One is a silvery color, and the other one is a creamy color. But I think they're going to come across similar on camera, and if I can get the thing open. This one is 18 count, and this is Cafe au Lait, and this is 18 by 21. And these do have a right and wrong side. So that actually is coming across pretty true to color. It's like a creamy, it's like a tan with a little bit of a creamy color. So it's coming across actually pretty darn close. That's the back. So this has a back and a front. So yeah, so there's that one. I thought that would be a nice kind of neutral color that's not white. You touch so much on white. You just want like a different color that's light but not necessarily white. Okay, the next one is 15 by 18, and it's an 18 count. And this one is called Smoke. So this one is like kind of a taupey color. It's a creamy, taupey, gray kind of color. And actually, I think that's coming across pretty true to color from what I can see. So, yeah, that looks washed out. But when it's up close, that's pretty true to color. So that is Smoke. And I think the only one that, there's two that I have ideas or plans for. That one, I might have to redo that one. Okay. So then the next one is a green, and I have one other green, but it's a different color than this one. And this one like fades. This one is 16 count, and I don't know why I got it in 16 count. Maybe that's what she had at the time. I'm not sure. It's 16 counts, and it is an 18 by 21. And this one is called Witch's Brew. And I just think that it has such a nice color to it. I'm actually thinking, especially now that I have it open, this is the first time I've rolled it out. I've only seen it in the package. Now that I have it open, I think if the measurements are good, I think I might do one of my Autumn Lane witches on this one. That might look pretty cool on this fabric. But this one has the 16 count. And 18 by 21 is a really workable size, so I'm sure I'll probably find one that'll work for that. But yeah, I think maybe like the collector or something like that. I don't know. I have quite a few Autumn Lane Stitchery witches that could possibly work for that one. All right, and then this piece I have plans for, and this is the only one I actually bought with like an intention. This one I bought to put the Salem Sisters Apothecary on. And this one is, this is 16 count Fire. And it is also an 18 by 21. but it's got oranges and like reddish. This one's a little bit washed out. It's a little brighter in person. I don't know if I can, there we go. That's a little bit better. It's a little bit brighter, a little darker, I guess, in person, but it definitely has that like kind of model kind of look. It's really pretty. Yeah, it's definitely brighter in person. Okay, guys. There we go. That's a little bit better. Okay, but that this, like I said, is the only one that I bought out of all of those that I actually had an intention for. Because I kind of like was thinking, okay, if the orangey color doesn't work or I don't like it, then maybe I'll go with the green for the apothecary sign. But I really like this fiery color. And in person, like I said, it's I can't do it justice in the camera. It just isn't coming up. It's definitely a darker tone than what you're seeing on the camera, and I'm not going to be able to get that back in there. Not right now, anyway. Okay. The other piece of fabric that I got from them is a piece of linen, and this is a 32 count, and the name was not listed as Bloody Mary on the website. I don't remember what it was listed as. I think it was listed as red or orange or something. But it's like a dark orange kind of color. It's not really red, but it's called Bloody Mary. I'm assuming that it's supposed to be like the Bloody Mary drink, which would kind of make sense because that's about the right color. But yeah, I got this from them too. I think I picked it up because it was on sale or clearance or something. And I want to try some more linen. I'm still not completely sold on linen, but I've picked up a few pieces and I want to give it a shot without spending a ton of money on it. So, yeah. So I picked up this orangey color. I thought that it would be a cute one for some of the Halloween ones that I want to do. Some like small ornament size ones. Okay, so that's that. And then from them, I also got some new needle minders. And let's see if I can take these out of their little baggies so that you can actually see them without the glare. And I picked these up because she was having a sale on her site, I think, is why I picked them up. Plus, I'm kind of looking for some new needle minders. So, this is the first one. I thought it was really pretty with the little flowers inside, and it's a bottle cap one. And the magnet seems to be a really good one. So, so my laptop is magnetic in like this like little area right here. So when I'm stitching, like when I'm doing schoolwork and stuff, and I'm sitting here stitching and doing schoolwork, I will put my needle on my laptop and not have to worry about it going anywhere because it's magnetic. So if you were wondering where I got the needle from, when I picked it up, it's right there. So, and yeah, I like hovered above it, like an inch above it. It just pops in. So yeah. Anyway, so there's that one. I got 3 from her. This one, I don't even know why I picked some of these. I just picked them. Well, I know I picked one, but the other 2, I don't, like, I'm not super into flowery stuff, I guess. I like flowers, don't get me wrong, but I don't know why. I guess I just kind of thought they were cute. So this one's another bottle cap one, and it is bright red with like the daisies or whatever those are. I thought it was cute. And it's the same kind of magnet, and it's the bottle cap kind. I'm not sure about the bottle cap, honestly. It feels like it might be a little sharp. Like I might like scratch myself on it, but Who knows? I haven't used them yet. We'll see. Then the last one I got from them is this one. It is not a bottle cap, and it is Tinkerbell. I thought that she was cute. I like Tinkerbell, so there you go. All right. So that is everything. I'm just taking a look. That is everything that I got from Vintage Needle Arts on Etsy. And I will make sure that I link her in the comments below, or in the description below. Okay, moving on. So I got a shipment from 123 Stitch yesterday. I actually got it out of my mailbox, or like my mail locker thingy, on my way to go to the attic. So, yeah. So, what I got from them is right here. And we'll start with the fabric that I got, and then we'll go to the pattern, because I only got one piece of fabric from them. So I got 18 count Vintage Country Mocha, 18 by 21 piece. And I'm sure you guys have seen this. Everybody has Vintage Country Mocha. That's actually pretty true to color. I don't know why I ordered it. I think I wanted to see what color everybody was talking about. I'm not sure. That, and I've never ordered fabric from 123 Stitch, so I figured I'd order some and see. And I think it was on sale. This wasn't very much. It was cheaper than normal. Maybe it was on sale or clearance. I'm not sure. But yeah, so Vintage Country Mocha on that one. Okay, so on to pattern. And I'm so ready to put all this stuff away. It's been sitting on this chair for a few days now. Okay, so we'll start with the bigger ones. So I got the Tiny Modernist Book Lovers motifs, and I thought this was really cute. I really like the little pillows and how they did that. And each one of these like motifs inside, if I could show you the pattern, I totally would, because it isn't what I expected when I opened it up. Each little thing is like a little motif. Like when you look at magazines and they have like the whole spread of all the motifs, that's what it is in here. And so like this pattern is a combination of a bunch of little motifs that are throughout like the entire pattern. But I thought that this would be cute to kind of do what they did in this picture and put it on one of my bookshelves downstairs in my living room that is a library. So so yeah. Yeah, it's super cute. I totally want to do I really like this one, and this one here, I really like that one. So those will probably be the first ones that I do when I get to this book. Well, whatever. Pattern. So there's that one. The next one I got was the Snowman Kit from Sue Hill. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Tiny Modernist. From Sue Hillis Designs. And this one came with a little charm, a little snowflake charm, which I don't know if I'm going to put it on it if I make this, because the charms tend to tarnish or rust, and I don't know if I want to do that. But it's supposed to go right here on the pattern. But there's also, in the pattern, there's also a snowflake stitched right there, so you wouldn't necessarily have to put it. But I thought that this was super cute. And then they got it back in stock, so I ordered it. Okay. Next one. And Sandy, I totally blame you for this one, because I saw it on your Flosstube, and yeah, besides, I had to have it. This is why I actually was going to the attic, because I wanted to get some pretty colors of floss to stitch this with. And let's just say I left with more than just that floss. And you'll see it here in a few minutes. So yeah, so this is Hands-On Designs, Stitch Them Happy. It's not going to be those colors. It's going to be a bunch of different colors. The next one is Ink Circles Ghostly Mandala. I'm working on getting all 4 of them as they come into stock. I have the purple one. This one here. I have that one. And now I have the ghost. So now I just need to get the pumpkin one, and I can't tell what that one is. But yeah, so that one. And then these, I had to finish my collection. So I got the last 4 that I was missing. I'm going to turn this guy off. Maybe. There we go. I got the last 4 that I was missing. And I was missing the woodpecker, which is number 9 in the Cottage Garden A Year in the Woods series. I started with the ones I really, really wanted, which was the deer and... I don't remember which ones they were. It was the deer and something else that I really, really wanted. So I started with those. I wanted to make sure that I got them. See, the barn owl, which anybody who knows me knows I love owls, but this one just did not speak to me as much as I had hoped it would. But I still like it. But there we go. I'm sure you guys have seen these all over Flosstube. Everyone's doing these. And that one was number 8. This one is number 10, and this is the little brown bat, which is cute, but it's not really my thing. But when I start to do them, I will do all of them, because I will. And I'm honestly thinking about doing one big piece, but it depends on how big that piece would be. I'll have to do measurements. If it's not going to be like super, super huge, I'll do it, but if it's going to be really, really big, then I'll just do all of them separate. This one is number 5. This is the ferret, which is cute. But yeah, these were the last ones for me to complete the 12 pack edition of these. So yeah, so there's that. So that is everything that I got from 123 Stitch in my most recent order. Now, what I got at the attic yesterday when I went. Now, mind you, like I said, I went for, I think, 7 skeins of floss is what I needed, or colors, I guess, is what I needed to do the Stitch Them Happy. Yeah. Okay, so first, I guess first thing I'll do is I'll show you the colors that I picked for the Stitch Them Happy. So I decided to get some classic Colorworks, and I haven't yet to actually stitch with classic Colorworks, so this is new for me. So this one is Goldfish. That one. And then Mint Julep. And then Bejeweled. Mulled Berries. Gold Emerald. And actually these colors are coming out pretty good. This one. Prickly Pear. This one's got like some lighter tones. It kind of comes across funky, I think, on the screen. And then the last one is Mermaid Spin, which is the bluish color. So all of these together is what I was thinking of doing to stitch some happy with. I don't know. Can you see all those together? I think this is going to look really pretty together. I might actually take out like one color and do all of it. I don't know. I'm not sure, honestly. But these are the colors that I picked out. I thought that they looked well together. Basically, I started with the corally color because that's one of my favorite colors, and kind of put colors together with it and went from there. So, yeah, and I don't know what color background I'm going to do yet. I don't know. But I know that I'm going to do it probably sooner rather than later. Okay, so the next thing I got is a butterfly cloche from Hello from Liz Matthews. I've seen a couple people show this pattern. I don't think I've ever seen anybody working on it. But I really like it. I don't even know why I like it so much, but I do like it. And they had it, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and get it. I don't know when I'm going to stitch it or, you know, anything like that, but I like it, so I'm going to get it. Plus, I think the way that the butterflies are, they're separate enough that if you wanted to do separate pieces, like how they have it showed, you could take just one butterfly and just do one little butterfly. So, cool. Here's that one. And then the next one I bought together. They had a set, like, hanging together. They didn't have it together because I didn't buy them as one piece. I bought them as two separate pieces. But when I saw this, I was like, oh, this is super pretty. It's probably one of the closest things I'll ever get to a sampler. Because, yeah. So, Garden of Zig. I'm like, oh, I really like those colors. And it just caught my eye, and I'm like, yeah, I think I'm going to get that. And this one is the one that I'm thinking about doing on that Lavender Fields fabric. Okay, sorry about that. I was really trying not to fall off the chair. So yeah, so the Lavender Fields, I'm thinking, is what I'm going to do this on. And so there is the pattern. And then they were selling the floss pack. And this is the Cottage Garden Threads floss pack. And it is burgundy, pickle, vintage rose, amethyst, and spruce are the 5 colors that they have here. And that's coming across pretty true to color. But I think that's going to look really good on this fabric. This is probably going to get kitted up sooner rather than later. I just have to do some measurements, and make sure that it's going to be the right size and all that stuff. It says 32 count, which 16, yeah, that makes sense. 10 by 6, so it's 10.25 by 6.75, so I have more than enough fabric there. So yeah, I think that's the one I'm going to do. And I think that these colors, and that purple is going to really stand out on that really pale lavender color. I'm excited. It's like I did it on purpose, but I didn't. I can't say I did. I didn't. But yeah, it's great when things like that work out. So there's that. Okay, the next one I got, and I didn't even see that these were on display until after I had already picked up the patterns, because they were in a different area of the store. But these Priscilla's Pocket Stoneware Pin Pillows, inspired by salt glazed stoneware. And that's pretty much what I was thinking when I looked at these is that it kind of reminds me of pottery that my mom used to have. And I really like the little pillow motifs. And once I took my one surviving sewing machine that was not in my storage unit, that did not end up going down in a blaze of glory. I took it to get it serviced. So I will be getting that back in probably about a month. They told me about 3.5 weeks, so probably about a month. And then I will have a sewing machine that I will be able to do some of these types of finishes on. So I got one, and then I got two, and they're really cute. I like all of them. They're like snippets of samplers, honestly. And this is 3. And I actually got the color that they called for floss. So the call for color for floss, and I picked up 3 of them because it doesn't say how much you need. I was reading it and I couldn't figure out how much you actually need to complete all 7 pillows. So yeah, I'm not sure. But I got 3 of them, and it's a color that they normally carry, so I can go back and get more. So the call for color is Black Raspberry Jam, which I think is really pretty. And I was looking through all the colors, and I couldn't find a color that I liked better than the color that they called for. So this is the one that I got. And I got fabric to put it on as well. So they have it on like a taupe kind of color. Tin roof is what they have it on for the model, which is kind of a taupey gray color from what I can tell. So I picked up a 36 count from Edinburgh, and it is Silver Moon. And I think that is going to look really sharp together. Which way? There we go. I think that's going to look really sharp together. So that is... I'm probably going to have to get more, because this is just a 18 by 27. I'll probably be able to get probably the first set on this one. But I also picked up... This one is also an Edinburgh, and this is the Ditch Country Mocha. And this is a 36 count as well. And it's 18 by 27. And 18 by 27. So I think either way is going to look good. And so I'm thinking that between these two, I should be able to have enough to do all of those pillows, and maybe just split the difference, or maybe get one more pack of another similar color, so I have like 3 different color tones. I'm not sure, but they're all going to be the same floss, because I really like the color of the floss. And I did get 3 of those, and I'm hoping that that's enough, but I don't think it's going to be enough. It doesn't look like it's going to be enough. I was really tempted to get more, but I didn't want to be greedy. They only had 3 more on the peg, and I was thinking about getting all 6 of them, but I'm like, you know what, I'm not really sure when I'm going to actually stitch these, although I'm really thinking about kitting these up and starting them. I'm just not sure if I want to, because with like my school stuff, I have been working on small little projects like that in hand as I'm reading and watching like the videos and stuff for school. So I'm kind of nervous about cutting the linen because I've never really worked with linen, and I know that I should probably not do that until I'm ready to be able to zigzag the edges, because I know linen frays like crazy. So yeah, I'm not sure. I might wait till my sewing machine comes back and then cut it. So I don't want to waste any of the fabric, and I'm a little bit nervous, honestly, to cut the linen to the size that I think I would need for that. So yeah, I'm not sure, but that's the plan. I plan on doing those, and I plan on doing them relatively soon, because I'm thinking that if I do a bunch of small things on linen, I will get used to counting on linen, and I will want to do a bigger project on it, because there are some projects that I have that I think would look really good on it if I can just get used to counting on linen. The stitching isn't the problem, it's the counting distances that's the problem. Okay, so the next pattern that I got is the Blue Flower, and this is Dream. It's from the Language of Flowers series. There we go. And I thought that this was really pretty, and I even liked the little pillow finish that they did. And it's called for, so this one is finished on a 40 count. I'm not going to do 40 counts. I don't know. Maybe I will do. I don't know. It'll honestly probably end up being an 18 count Ada. That smoke one actually would look pretty with this one. Okay, anyway. So that one from the Blue Flower. Then the next couple are from Heartstring Samplery and the Festive Little Fobs. I have these. I have like all of them on my wish list from 123 Stitch, and I was actually super excited when I saw these because I hadn't seen them in person, and so I picked up 2 of them, and that is the Coffee Edition. And I really like these as like the little things, like the little pillows and the little things. So there's that. And then I got the Valentine Edition, which is the one that I saw originally, and I was like, oh, that's really cute. And I don't really have anything Valentine's. I did one thing earlier this week that I did that is technically, I guess, a Valentine-y spring kind of thing. It doesn't say anything about Valentine's Day on it. But I don't really have anything Valentine's Day, so I thought that this would be something cute. And these are definitely something that I could put on my 18 count Ada and stitch these while I'm doing schoolwork easily. Okay. And then I got one more thing from the Heartstring Samplery, and this is the Sewn in Friendship, a token for my friend. I think that this is a really cute pattern, so I like it. Alright. Then I got one more pattern, and this one, honestly, I picked it up because I thought it was cute, and I'm looking for a bunch of little things to do. But then I opened it up and looked at the pattern, and I really don't like it that much anymore. So I might do a giveaway on this one in a coming up episode. Not this one. I need to think about it. But this one is Nikki's Creations Primitives. And this is Christmas Tag Ornaments. And it's really hard to see anything on that. And I don't know. I kind of like grabbed it and was like, I'll take a chance on it because they are tiny things and I have been enjoying doing the little things. I'm almost done with Snowy Petites. I have one more to do with Snowy Petites. So I'm like, okay, well, this is one of those tiny things, and we will see. Opened it up last night and took a glance at the pattern, and there's only like 2 on there that I like. So yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure about this one. A little bit of buyer's remorse on this one, I think. So like I said, maybe stay tuned. Alright, so then I picked up, so if you've seen any of my episodes, you've seen that I have been doing a few of the Halloween ornaments and slightly larger projects, not huge ones, from the Just Cross Stitch Halloween magazines from 21 and 22. So they had one copy of the Just Cross Stitch Halloween 2020 edition. So you know what? I was like, I have 21 and 22, and I think at one point I actually did have this magazine, but I never stitched anything out of it. So I picked it up, and there's, I want to say there's 3 or 4 things in this one that I'm like, yeah, I could do that. And since I've been on a kick of doing some of the small Halloween ornament type things, I thought that would probably be useful. So I picked that up for $10 is what I paid for it, which is about right because I think original it says US $9.99, so yeah, $10. So yeah, there's that. And I have one more thing to show you all. And this one, I need to open this because I haven't opened it yet. And I was waiting to show you guys and look at it at the same time. So this one is Mermaid Soul. I think this is from Primitive Rabbit or Primitive Hair. Primitive Hair. Because it was with all the other Primitive Hair fabrics. And it was the last one of this color tone, and there isn't even a count number on this. But I held it up to a couple of different counts that they had sitting with it, and I think it is a 32 count piece of linen. But it is, I mean, I don't even know what size it is. It is really pretty. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. It's super see-through, geez. Yeah. But it is really, really pretty. And it's actually coming across pretty well on camera as far as the tone. It's so see-through. There. Maybe this side. Either way. So yeah, so that was my final thing. I actually had to remind her to ring it up. I'm like, oh, did you get that little guy? So, so yeah, this is, I have no idea what count this is. It wasn't a 40, because it's much bigger than what the 40 count was. So I don't know. I think it's a 32. It looked very similar to the 32 that was sitting next to it, so I'm thinking it's a 32. But so yeah, so I got a few pieces of linen to try my hand at some linen stuff. And so yeah, I'm excited to try those things. And yeah. So yeah, so that is my haul. I'm hoping that's it. I will be doing my regular edition of Flosstube. Probably, I think Friday is when I'm scheduled to do that. So I will show you. I have quite a few finishes that I've done in the last week. Because I've been doing a lot of stitching while I've been doing schoolwork. So I have quite a few finishes to show you guys. I have some fully finished stuff that I did. And I have some new starts and definitely some whips that I've worked on. So, yeah. So I'll see you guys Friday. And thanks for watching. Sorry, I jumped right in. If you've watched my videos before, thank you so much for coming back, and thank you for subscribing if you've subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, and give this video a like. That's how YouTube suggests videos to people, is the more likes you get. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. See you next time.